Liberal Viewer present.
So, I've heard a lot of conspiracy theories about Vice President Dick Cheney pulling the strings behind the scenes in the George W. Bush administration. I even remember talk during the 2004 presidential debates that a bulge on President Bush's back was a radio receiver from which Bush was receiving instructions from Cheney or someone. But the Daily Show interview of Scott McClellan, former press secretary to George W. Bush, included explanations of some very interesting facts about Dick Cheney's involvement in the obstruction of justice prosecution of Cheney's former chief of staff, Scooter Libby, described right here.
Patrick Fitzgerald makes the case that Dick Cheney really was pulling the strings completely on this, and they sacrificed Libby for Rove. That's the case that they're making.
And apparently that he came and told me
right, and that Ari Fleischer, your predecessor, got immunity and all these other kinds of things. I mean, this is really getting heavy duty on
I don't know
the vice president.
I don't know about the Ari side of it.
Is the vice president evil?
I still...
Because Bush, I know there is... I can see in his mind, he's fighting. He's like young Luke. He's not sure, like, should I listen to Yoda or thing? But Cheney just sits there like, I'm absorbing something.
No, I think...
And Jon Stewart continued this Star Wars analogy the following day, trying to find a sufficiently formidable figure that Vice President Dick Cheney could respect to send him this message.
You know, Dick, someone once said something very valuable to me. He said, the Force is with you, but you don't have to use it every time. Sometimes you could use the diplomacy. Ponder that.
And for something else to ponder, on the subject of Dick Cheney being the evil force pulling the strings behind the scenes, I noticed something kind of suspicious during the State of the Union speech last week. Now, I never actually caught Cheney's lips moving while Bush was speaking, but check out this clip.
The future of hope and opportunity requires a fair, impartial system of justice.
Wow, Cheney sure looks mad. So why do you think that is? Is Cheney mad that George W. Bush started up speaking again before Cheney could finish drinking his water? Or does Cheney just always get that sour expression on his face whenever he hears someone mention the need for a fair, impartial system of justice?
YouTube, you decide.